Hey Capricorn, welcome to your bonus birthday reading, also known as your solar return spread. I hope this finds you well. Trying to catch the December babies before the close of the month, so happy New Year's Eve. As we move into 2021, I love that it's always Capricorn season at this time of year because it's like I get that inspiration to kind of rededicate myself, refocus my attention on my goals in 3D. That is your jam, Capricorn. I actually have Capricorn in my 10th house of career. So, which is exactly the house that it represents. So it's very interesting that I'm not a little bit more of a workaholic. I am not. Clearly, there are afflictions in my natal chart. Oh my gosh, so happy birthday. I am bringing you your birthday spread. I'm going to pull 3 cards first. This is for Capricorn sun sign only. If you're here as a cross watcher, that's fine, but this is a Capricorn reading for the Capricorns watching. All right, let's see what wants to come through here. Sacred Traveler, just let's get a feel for where you're headed. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so where have you come from? We're doing a little bit of backwards. We're looking a little bit more in the past, then in the present, as well as the future in this reading. So in the past, where you've come from in the past year, fellow travelers, support is all around you. Could be part of why you're here, you know, why you're here on YouTube exploring readings. Maybe you watch other readers, astrologers. You're finding other like-minded souls on your journey. So please know, support is all around you. That's what you come here for. Whether you realize it or not, you're coming here for support. Yes, maybe some guidance, maybe some insight and some aha moments, but more than anything, support. So that's really powerful. Where are you now? Answering the call. The time is now. This is what I feel like I need to title this whole reading. I can feel it already. Answering the call in the new year, in this year ahead for you. To me, the answering the call card feels like judgment. In the tarot, it is to me that opportunity. You're at a crossroads. The time is now. You can't hesitate. You can't overthink, double think. Are you going to take the opportunity? Are you going to let it pass you by? Powerful. And where are you headed? Journey by moonlight. Believe in magic, Capricorn. We just came through the beautiful full moon in Cancer. That was a little emotional for me. Don't know about you, but look at that gorgeous full moon in the background. Journey by moonlight and believe in the magic. That's where you're headed. Allow the magic to carry you. You have your support system in place. Whether you want to accept us and love us back or not, we're here for you. Journey by moonlight, but right now you're being asked to answer the call. I could stop right there. That just, to me, that oracle is super powerful, crystal clear to me. As I said, I have a little Capricorn in my chart. Not much, but I'm a Virgo, so I'm an earth sign. I get it. We're not always believers in magic. We're all about logic and proof and the real world. But I ask you to believe. Suspend all doubt. All right, I'm doing a little different spread. This is your birthday bonus, so it's not your normal spread. It's all focused on you. What comes through, comes through. Capricorn sun, solar return. Show me the messages that need to come through for Capricorn sun. All right. Oh, so powerful. Lovely. All right. So this first card here is something from last year, from this whole past year, from your last birthday to this birthday, whether you're a December or January baby, just attach it to your birth date. This is something from the last year that you need to let go of. Five of Swords. There's been some sabotage in your world, dear Capricorn. There has either been some backbiting, you know, for some of you it's gossip. For others of you it can be gaslighting and manipulation. Whatever it is, it's been an unfair fight. The cards, no pun intended, have been stacked against you. There has been no way. It's been a zero-sum game. Whether this is in your professional life, your personal life, a relationship perhaps. Five of Swords, let it go. There's a saboteur, let them go. Got it? Here's why. The upcoming year of your life, the World. Endings and new beginnings. This is so powerful, Capricorn. I can't even tell you. Astrologically, for those of you that play the game at home, it's Aquarius and Capricorn, as above, so below. And we just had Jupiter and Saturn shift out of Capricorn and into the early degrees of Aquarius on December 21st, which was the day that your new season began. This is telling you your whole new year is about a whole new cycle. The Jupiter-Saturn conjunction, the transit for that is 20 years long. So think back to where you were 20 years ago, Capricorn. That cycle, wherever it began for you, what has gone on in that past 20-year cycle is coming to a close, and a whole new cycle is beginning. There's completion here. There's closure here. There's freedom and nirvana and the excitement of the path that lies before you. Brand new beginning. Brand new beginning. I want to be you. Okay, so something to look forward to. There's some communication, passionate communication coming in. Sometimes the Eight of Wands is a card of travel. So I'll just, if there's anywhere that you've really, you know, that's been lighting you up, somewhere you really have been wanting to go and for some reason haven't been able to, hello COVID-19, that may come on your path this year, but it's something to look forward to. It could be communication with someone that you need to communicate with or you long to communicate with, but it can also for some of you be travel. The reason why I say it could be somebody to communicate with is because this thing you should explore in the new year is the King of Swords. King of Swords. Swords is air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So for some of you that may ring a bell, and in the event that it doesn't, this could be a new person coming on your path. The hallmark of this kind of a personality is someone that has high standards, high ideals. They kind of live by a code. They always want to do the right thing. They do care about first impressions. They care about their reputation. They care about being seen as someone who's honorable. For some of you, especially if you find yourself relating to that energy, it may be you. It may be exploring a different side of yourself. So I do want to throw that in there since I'm not reading specifically for masculine or feminine energies. I'm just like whoever's showing up here is getting the message. So I don't want to leave out that this could be you too, exploring this side of yourself, the higher vibration of your integrity, of character, of honesty, of truth. But I love the King of Swords for you. The only thing is, if it's another person, they may come off as a little bit aloof. The King of Swords is not very warm and fuzzy. All the kings have extra swords, so swords on swords is pretty steely and can kind of come off as maybe a little bit, not just aloof, just sort of detached, right? Very analytical, smart as a whip. Lovely energy though overall because again of the high vibration, integrity, and character. Let that be what gets your attention. Interesting, interesting. Now an important lesson for you to learn this year is about justice. This is a card of fairness and balance. It represents a sign of Libra. For some of you that will be important. But again, more air energy coming in for you, Capricorn, which I kind of like because I feel as if you need to sort of lift your energy. You also have Aquarian air here in the World card. But I like the Justice card for you as a lesson you will learn will be about fairness and balance. In the event that some of you are going through the ending of a connection, this may represent the formalization of that. i.e. separation, divorce, or cutting something off for good to help you restore balance. But it's about a lesson you're going to learn. So we'll look at the clarifiers for that. And then the best version of yourself, Two of Wands, choosing the path. That's it. The time is now. Answer the call, choose the path. You have the world of possibilities in the palm of your hand. You can see the world laid out on the horizon before you. What do you want? Best version of yourself. We'll make that choice. We'll choose the path. Oh, I love it. All right, so let me do a little quick shuffle. I love this reading. I hope some magic cards come through to Journey by Moonlight. But I definitely think the answering the call, the time is now, is so important for you. We may see some of that in the Eight of Wands energy. So we're letting go of the Five of Swords. Thank you very much. Had enough. Sure, and all the emotional confusion, the mixed messages, the manipulation where this feels like gaslighting to me. I feel like you've been gaslighted. I feel like some of you here are going to go like, oh my God, thank God. Because this is definitely that feeling of, am I imagining this? Like, what the hell is going on? And I do feel the Five of Swords and the Seven of Cups to me, because I always say the Seven of Cups is like a grab bag of crazy emotional stuff you have to work through and that you don't. But here I kind of feel like you've been set up to some degree. Whatever it is that's had you emotionally overwhelmed, confused, and leaves you feeling like, did I just get played here? You know, yeah, you did, and it's done. Let it go. Don't hang on. You've hung on long enough. The Nine of Wands is usually the don't give up card. I'm telling you, it represents that you haven't been giving up. You've been hanging on for dear life, and I'm here to tell you, no, don't. On the bottom is the Emperor. So I almost feel as if for some of you, you feel that, for some of you, I'm going to give you a little bit of a double interpretation. It is a general reading. For some of you, I think you thought you were with your divine masculine, your twin, and they've just had you off balance all along the way. That's why the balance is coming in here with justice, and it's time to let it go. For others of you, I kind of feel as if there may be somebody sabotaging your connection with your divine counterpart. Whether you are the masculine or your divine counterpart is the masculine, doesn't matter which one of you, but that Five of Swords could represent somebody who's done everything they can think of to run interference. And that may be why the Nine of Wands is telling you not to give up on your divine counterpart. I'm telling you it's time to let go of the attachment to whatever is not serving you here. If there's some drama going on with somebody, you have to let it go. It's their drama. It's not yours. I feel this is not your energy. I feel it's something coming at you, either from someone you thought was your divine counterpart or from someone who's trying to keep you from your divine counterpart. Yeah. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Remember that. Write it down. Not my circus, not my monkeys. World, endings and new beginnings. Yep. This is the whole upcoming year of your life. I love this for you. I couldn't be happier. If I got that, I'd be jumping up and down for joy. King of Wands. Wow. Maybe a new beginning with a King of Wands, or you are the King of Wands coming into your power. There it is. Answering the call. Answering the call. Oh my gosh. New beginnings with, or you are the King of Wands. King of Wands is Leo, for those of you who are interested in knowing that. Scorpio for the Judgment card. Look at this powerful energy. The King of Wands is very clear about what they want. These are people with big personalities, kind of the person who walks into a room and all heads turn, and it has really nothing to do with their looks. It's more about the way they carry themselves. They have an energy of control and elegance, and there is a sex appeal there, but it's more allure. This is a powerful energy. King of Wands. I see it, I want it, I claim it, it's mine. They don't have to second guess anything. I love that you have a brand new beginning here, either stepping into your power as the King of Wands or a new beginning with the King of Wands. Will you answer the call? It's what this whole year is going to be about. So if you are letting go, of someone you thought was a twin or a divine counterpart, boom, and you're letting go of that, I feel someone new is coming on your path in the form of a King of Wands. If in fact it is the same person, that the Emperor, which is Aries by the way, that the Emperor and the King of Wands are the same, it will be like a brand new beginning with the exit strategy of whoever the saboteur is. Does that make sense? Like there's someone who's in the way. You've got to get out of that drama. What's coming in here is like a brand new opportunity. It's like a crossroads moment for you with this King of Wands or as the King of Wands. And yes, you can be a woman and show up in the energy of the King of Wands. Just FYI. As you know, the difference for the kings and the queens is the kings have extra swords. The queens have extra cups. So here you'd be coming from your passion and your brain, your mind, if you were in the King of Wands energy. So I just want to make sure that you understand that. So then we've got the Eight of Wands. This is what you have to look forward to. Wow. I think this is a communication that clears the air. Knight of Swords. Just clearing the air. Could be with this Emperor here, whoever it, wherever all the drama is coming from around this person who's the Emperor. I feel like you may get your opportunity to clear the air. And that would be wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. Like, okay, that's all I needed. So yeah, you get to look forward to clearing the air. Underneath is the Empress. Divine feminine energy, Taurus and Libra. So I know I said I'm not going to say who's the feminine or who's the masculine, but I'm feeling almost as if you are here as a masculine energy. You'll be clearing the air with the feminine, with the assistance of their unconditional love. If you are here as the divine feminine, you are clearing the air with this masculine and all that angry, I don't like the Five of Swords. I'm glad it's something you have to let go of. I find it often is very ill-intended. The Seven of Swords, guys, people get all up in arms about the liar, cheater, stealer card. I'd take that any day over the Five of Swords because, every now and then the Seven of Swords is just kind of like, trying to get your way, trying to ask forgiveness instead of permission is what the Seven of Swords. Sometimes it's just self-serving. I can deal with that because we all, that's human nature. Five of Swords is intentional, and it is clarified by the Seven of Cups. I can feel the energy right now has been very difficult. I feel it's been quite a slog. Nine of Wands, and underneath I see this Emperor. So to me, it's almost, if you are the divine masculine, I almost feel like that comes out in reverse. Like to some degree, it's left you feeling powerless. If you are here as the feminine, it could be someone that you really thought was your divine masculine, and they're just playing you, and manipulating you and gaslighting you, or someone is interfering. Got it? So I'm trying to give you like both sides of the three sides of the story. But yeah, you get to look forward to clearing the air. It's going to come in as a wish granted, or not really a wish granted, just sort of the Nine of Cups is, just feeling very content, emotionally content. Everything is resolved. Lots of emotional support here, lots of unconditional love. Okay, King of Swords. This is something you should explore. A new hobby or interest. Okay, King of Swords could be a new love interest. I'd say so. Wow. Ace of Wands. New divine inspired passion. With a King of Swords. Okay. And there you will be at a crossroads again. You'll have to go in for some clarity on that. Two of Swords, right? Like quieting the mind, getting clear around it, knowing that the answers are within. Interesting that we get the Two of Swords and the Judgment card, both clarifying wands. So there's a lot of passion in the mix. And the Judgment and the Two of Swords are both cards of crossroads, where you reach that point where a decision, a choice has to be made. So I love that it comes out to clarify the passion, because it almost suggests that to some degree you've been down that road before and you may think better about it. So therefore you go within and you really do the inner search for the truth around it, the meaning, the purpose of the choice you have to make and how you're going to proceed. It's very mature is what I'm getting. But some you got to explore and make a choice about. I like that. And Justice, yeah, an important lesson you're going to learn. Justice seeks beauty and harmony, beauty in the harmony and the balance and the fairness. There's your King of Swords again. So this figure is showing up twice now. Important lesson. Wow. Conflict. All right. So that suggests to me that an important lesson will be about playing fair. All is fair in love and war here. I kind of feel like there may be some interference. The Five of Wands can either be conflict between the two of you or interfering energy, something that interferes, that throws things out of balance. The fives are not in balance. Justice is a balance card, and it suggests to me that you're going to learn about the ways in which you need to strike harmony and balance and a level playing field with the King of Swords. So if something interferes with it, it's almost like you have to learn how to be judicious. Got it? Diplomatic even. In the face of conflict with your King of Swords. Some of you know who this King of Swords is. And it may be that you're reigniting the torch of passion with an old flame. That's something you would be exploring. Two of Swords. Let me give it some thought. And then the important lesson is about finding the balance and the fairness and the harmony in the connection, the unity in the connection. Interesting. For some of you still, there may be a legal matter that brings in a sense of conflict involving the King of Swords. So whether this is someone who's already married and going through divorce, see where I'm going here, or whether you may be involved with this person and trying to decide if you're going to renew the connection or divorce them. See, the Justice card can be divorce. It can be separation. It can be a legal matter. It can be incarceration. It can be anything. So let me just say that. But I kind of feel like this King of Swords showing up twice tells me this is a person. And you're going to have decisions and choices that need to be made around this energy and the instability that comes with this person. Could be some old baggage. Could be that you just don't always gel. Could be a power struggle, Five of Wands, right? Between the two of you, Capricorn. You can be very, very stubborn. And I say that with love. Got it in my chart. Capricorn father too. So I know that energy is like when you've set your mind to something, it's kind of hard to move you off it. Well, a King of Swords can often be the same way. Got it? So very interesting, though, if you do not have a King of Swords in your life presently, Eyes wide open, because I feel someone may be coming in for some of you that's brand new, and it may bring with it some instability that has to be sorted through to find the balance and the fairness. That's the lesson, the best version of yourself. Know what you want. Figure out your path. Choose it. There are two paths before you. There is not one that is right or that is wrong, but there is a path that is better for you than the other. Let's just say it that way. Page of Swords, Six of Swords. Yeah, I feel like the best version of yourself seeks a little message of clarity. Wants this is like a touchstone. The Page of Swords is a little bit of detective, I spy. You may need some reinforcement before you make your decision and choose your path, but then that helps you move to calmer waters. Six of Swords. Boom. Getting past any chaos, conflict, turbulence, peace of mind is the Six of Swords. So yeah, choosing the path, even though you may kind of need a little extra word from somebody or some additional information before you finalize it, once you do, you're smooth sailing. I love that. That's the best version of yourself. I'm going to go to the extended now, Capricorn. What I'm going to do is pull all these cards on the bottom for all the other aspects of your life. Here's what we're going to be pulling cards for. Your family, your friendships, your romantic relationships, that King of Swords, health, finances, career, and I'm going to use travel as well, since I see that Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords can both be travel, as is the Six of Swords. So I'll pull a travel card. I will clarify all of those cards as well. Many times those cards reference this spread. So if this is speaking to you, the link to the extended is below. Treat yourself for your birthday. Happy birthday. Many happy returns. And may your next trip around the sun bring you just so much joy and love and happiness and good health. Take care, Capricorn. See you on the other side in a minute. Bye.